gosh, he strutted right here for 5 minutes or more. Yes. Here goes out. Alright, don't move. I can just see his tail. Got him. Well, welcome back everybody. Today's September 29th. It's going on about 4 o'clock right now. We just now got in the stand. I got a cameraman back here behind me, sitting in a different tree. We had it set to where we could watch both sides of the creek, but the other tree wouldn't allow him to get in. Basically, we're on a pinch point tonight. We ain't hunting over corn or anything. We just figured we could set up on the edge of the thicket on a funnel. And I do got a deer trail. I didn't realize it until I got up here. Pretty good deer trail comes out right here to my left. And then looks like one back here behind me at probably 22 yards or so. I got the Recurve. This is the year that I finally lay a deer down with it. I can just feel it. 9 times out of 10 I'll kill one in the morning with it. But tonight it was just pretty much a bad wind for our original spot that we wanted to go. So we figured out this spot would be a half decent spot, so we come down here and who knows, we're going to set back and see if the deer move tonight, and if not, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed we can get it done. Been trying to kill a deer with this Recurve for 4 years. If I do it, I've killed a deer with every bow, and I can't wait. So well, I don't know how good y'all can see me, but shooting light just ended just now. So as of deer, we didn't see none. We seen one bobcat. It went back over the ridge, and we're actually expecting deer to come off of this bank, but that bobcat went up through there. But again, no deer. Never heard none wind us or anything. So I don't know. I guess we're going to pack our stuff up, get down, and it's going to rain in the morning, so we're going to go hunt my ground blind. And like I said, we should kill some deer. I've been baiting it for about 3 days now, so hopefully they found the bait and we get in there and I get it done tomorrow. I'm just so pumped to send one. So with that, I'll catch you all tomorrow morning. Well, it just now hit 3 o'clock on the dot. I got in here a little bit earlier than normal. As you can see, we're in a ground blind. This year, I'm going to do a ton of ground blind hunting. Where I have traditional archery, I figured the best way would be to get a ground blind, and I can, as long as I'm on my knees, I can shoot. And I've been practicing shooting on my knees a lot. And I've been super accurate up to 20 yards. But to even be, have a better chance of killing one, I put the corn pile out here at 10 yards, and as you guys can see on your screen right there where the arrow's pointing, that's where the corn pile is. It's 10 yards away. Tonight I'm after any deer. I got, within the past 4 or 5 days that this has been set up right here, I've had every single evening 2 really nice bucks. They would be in like 2 more years, like they'd be some studs, but One of them even has a kicker that comes off. But this year, I ain't looking for a particular deer whatsoever. If it's brown, it's down. I've been chasing deer with a recurve for 4 years. The longbow, the very first year I had it, I killed a deer with the longbow. And then I got the recurve right after. And this is year number 4 of me deer hunting with it. Have yet to shoot at anything, so besides targets. I had opportunities, but back then I was chasing big deer, trying to get a big deer at one, and you know, now I've just came to the conclusion that I better take what I can get. So, but fingers crossed, tonight's the night I can get it done. I got high hopes. It's 60 degrees. It's a lot, about 5 or 10 degrees warmer than usual. But I've been fishing and stuff like that, and you all probably just watched that fishing video before this one. So I've been fishing and whatnot. I ain't really been in the woods much, but once that sun starts dropping, them deer should get up out of their beds, and hopefully they start moving my way. So y'all stay tuned.
she was real leery of the corn. And she started to go back out the same trail she came in. And she gave me about a 20-yard shot. I knew she was going to try to duck the arrow, in which she tried. But I'm like 30%, or not 30, I'm like 60%, I'm just going nuts. I'm like 60% sure that I just double lunged her. I mean, that arrow buried in her. I could see it sticking perfect. I'm going to replay the footage. I'm being super quiet. I mean, the way she ran out of here, she's hurting. She was, I think she snapped my arrow. Took me 4 years, but I finally arrowed a deer, baby. I started to not even shoot because I could tell she was so tense. But then she kept putting her head down eating, and I'm like, you know what, man? She puts her head down again, I'm drawing. I drew, and I stuck her. Oh, I hope I find it. It's beautiful. Like I say, she was like 20 yards away. Yes. I'm telling y'all, it's hard for you to see me. It's daylight out there, dark in here. For 4 years, I've been trying to kill one with this thing. And we finally, I'm not going to jinx myself, but I'm almost certain I double lunged her. GoPro, if y'all can see me, look. Yes, damn. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The only thing was is when I shot, I could say she was already tensed up. I figured it's because the ground blind windows was open and that's why she was so nervous. She may have dropped. The video will show better, but I'm pretty sure she only dropped a couple inches. But as of like spine, I'm below the spine, directly in line with the shoulder. It should have been a double lung. And that arrow is buried deep in her. She ran straight down the bottom. I never did hear her go down. But when she ran down through there, she was smashing trees and everything else. So I need to I'm gonna sit back real quiet and just listen. Try and calm my legs. My legs are, I know y'all can't see, man, but my legs are shaking right now, I'm telling you. 4 years, baby.
Well, y'all, took me 4 years, but I got it done. I found her. Me and Dad tracked her. She ran about 120 yards. I hit her just where I thought, a little bit high.
That far. She only 70, 80 yards.
He said about 70, 80, and we found her. She's stiff as a board, so she died pretty much right after I shot her. Great big doe. I got it done with Grandpa's recurve he gave to me a couple years ago. And I thought she snapped my arrow, and yep, she sure did. We can't find the broadhead and stuff, but that's still good. I did come above that log. But I'll get back with y'all in the morning. I'm gonna get some pictures and all that good stuff with her in the morning, and yeah, heck of a hunt, heck of a night.
Well, y'all, as you can see, it's the next day. Last night I didn't get no pictures or nothing with her. We had probably about a 600 yard drag or somewhere in there. It's a long walk to where I hunt, but the deer itself, it didn't even run maybe but 100 yards. Just as I thought, I ended up hitting both lungs through the very top of them. When we gutted her, I could see the lungs and I saw the holes through both lungs, and like I say, she didn't go but maybe 100 yards. This has been 4 years that I've chased white-tailed deer with this old recurve right here. It's a Ben Pearson Cougar 70-50, and I'm shooting 500 spine arrows with tipped with a 100 grain G5 3-blade. I can't remember the actual name of them, but they're G5s, and that's what I shot her with. And as y'all can see, she right when I thought she broke my arrow last night, she did. She broke probably close to a foot of arrow. I mean, off, and it's insane. And last night I kept telling y'all, I was like, you know, when I came home, I was fairly certain that I had at least this much arrow inside the deer. And I was telling Dad, you know, like, she should be smoked because there's at least this much arrow sticking in her. And then when I replayed the footage, my heart kind of sank because on camera it looks like there's this much arrow sticking out of one side. So to me, once I saw that footage, I thought, well, it's only like this deep then. But no, I was right. It literally buried way down inside of her. And then when she ran and I thought she broke my arrow, she did. On the way back through, when we were dragging her, we followed the same blood trail and ended up finding my top half of my arrow. I couldn't find the broadhead and the other part of the shaft. It's been 4 years since I killed a deer with a compound because I've been using the recurve every single year. So I'm not sure which one I want to take. I love traditional bow hunting. I mean, unbelievably. But man, is it hard. It's one of the hardest types of hunting I ever did in my entire life. Like I say, 4 years is what it took for me to finally get an opportunity like I had last night. And I made it connect. First shot, wow. But it's official. I've killed a deer with every bow that I guess you could say that's most commonly used. I've killed them with the longbow, recurve, crossbow, and compound. Killed a deer with every one of them. So I couldn't be any more happier. With that, I want to thank you all for watching out there. And thanks for everyone that stuck around with me through all the boring videos of not much happening and stuff. There was a lot of days like that. There was a few times that, and y'all seen in the old hunts with the traditional bow, that I messed my opportunities up, spooked the deer, and all that. But last night, it all came together, and I couldn't be any more happier.
There you go.
I got him.